Okay, welcome back to the new trading recap video. So yesterday I didn't trade because yesterday it was bank holiday, and during bank holidays it's generally not recommended to trade. So that's why I didn't trade. But today I did another trade, and as you can see, it was a losing trade, which of course it sucks, okay? But losing trades also happen, okay? So it's all right, I guess, okay? Now this could have been avoided, but so that's why let's take a look at it together, and then let's take a look what improvements could we do, okay? So I'm gonna turn on my indicators. I'm gonna delete all of the drawings, and now let's go together through the trading recap, okay? So as you can see, since Tokyo session, okay, we have been going only down, 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 and then in London session we created this London high, and during pre-market session, okay, this same London high was not swept by the pre-market, okay. So what did that create? That created quite amazing draw on liquidity, because we have fairly equal highs right now here, okay, with pre-market, then with those 5-minute highs, and then also London highs, okay. So I was waiting that the price would go through both pre-market high and London high, and then reverse and continue lower to sweep pre-market session low and London session low, okay. So let's take a look. When the market opened at 4:30, we indeed swept pre-market high and London session high, okay. And then when that sweep happened, I was waiting a little bit, maybe 10 to 20 minutes to see what market will do, okay? And I saw that we were slowly and slowly going lower, okay? Because, for example, also with those candles here at 4 o'clock, we swept this high right now here, okay? You see? Wait, let me mark it for you. You see, we swept that high, so that was confirmation for me that perhaps we are starting to go lower and lower, okay? So when that happened, I went to 1 minute chart, okay? And I noticed this bullish fair value gap right now here. And I marked it, and I was waiting that we reverse it, and then we would have higher probability that we will go lower, okay? So we reversed it with, let me zoom it a little bit for you. We reversed it with this black candle right now here, you see? So here I entered and I put my stop loss above those highs, and what happened afterwards was that I was targeting London session lows, like this, okay? And yeah, that was the trade. But then unfortunately, the trade got reversed, okay, and it stopped me out, okay? Now, what could have we done better? Let's take a look, let's delete everything, and let's take a look again at 5-minute graph. So, what do we see in 5 minute? We see that even though our daily bias was bearish, we already swept previous day low, which is represented by this red line. We already swept that low during London session, and also pre-market session didn't sweep the high, all right? So us sweeping previous day low was already perhaps a confirmation that we have to go a little bit higher, because the previous day low has already been swept, all right? So it didn't make any sense to go even lower then, you know what I'm saying? And also, even though if we wouldn't consider that, okay, what could we do then? We could just monitor the lows, and because why? Because by closing with this huge candle that swept pre-market session high and London session high, we entered into a bearish trend, okay? And for us to go lower, we would have to break structure to the downside, okay? Which means by closing below the most recent low, okay? Now, therefore, I am monitoring the lows. And where does the closure below the most recent low happen? With this black candle, okay? So when that happened, I would draw an equilibrium from the most recent high to the most recent low, like this. And then what would happen? Look, the next candle completely obliterates that equilibrium. it goes completely through the equilibrium and closes higher. You see on 1 minute chart. And when that happens, bro, chances are that we will continue in the opposite direction, okay? So here I could press buy. I could put my stop loss below the equilibrium and target 1-to-1 risk-reward ratio, for example, for starters. Yeah, it would happen right now here. And that would have been an amazing 1-to-1 trade. Boom, that would have been profitable. All right. So what do we know for the next time? If we swept previous day low already before US market opens, then chances are that this continuation lower was just actually a manipulation in order for manipulate traders to go higher. And also, if we body close above 1 on the equilibrium, so in our case, if we body close above that 1 right now here on equilibrium, then that has the chances that we continue even higher and higher and higher as the market goes, okay? So yeah, with that being said, bro, feel free to join my YouTube. Feel free to subscribe on Trading YouTube that I have, and also feel free to join the Trading Discord server. We have trading and self-improvement. Basically, both things interest us, the members. So feel free to join if that interests you as well. And with that being said, bro, do the hard work and